Hello, this is Tim Law with Playing It Forward Coaching, always encouraging your self-reliance in your life and career. If you'll develop a marketable skill, chase that skill with a good work ethic, always go the extra mile, develop people and communication skills, you'll be amazed at what you'll accomplish in this country. A big thank you to over 560 people who have subscribed to this channel, Playing It Forward Coaching. If you haven't already, please do so. I'd super appreciate it. Got a guy here, and I just was kind of joking with him offline here, that I've known his parents longer than he has. Okay, and that's Christopher Gross, winning pitcher for the state baseball team up there in Hancock Deposit baseball team this past year. So welcome, Chris, and tell us how you got started in baseball.
Well, I got started from what I remember, my older brothers, because I remember them always out in our front yard playing catch. And as soon as I was able to, I remember them just including me into that. Yeah, so I got into it through them, and that's just how it started.
Mm-hmm. Great. And again, you guys, you've worked your way up through baseball and everything like that. And then this past year, you guys had a New York State Championship. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. And what was that like? Because again, we were talking off air a little bit on how many innings you actually pitched, and tell us a little bit about that game.
Well, it was very exciting. It was a great venue to play at. The biggest game you can play in a high school baseball season. So that was very exciting. Yeah, the other team was really good. We came in, we hit very well. We hit well through the whole playoffs, but we really hit well in the state championship. And we kept them off the bases, and we just ended up winning the game. So
yeah, and what was the name of the other team, Chris?
Chapel Field.
Okay. And what part of the state are they from?
I think they're downstate somewhere.
Okay, all good. And you said it was you played it in a big location. Where were you guys playing that game at?
Binghamton University's all new baseball field. It's pretty much a stadium. I mean, it was nice.
Very good. And we do a little shout out as far as your coaches are concerned, and then some of the other key players on the team. Who are the coaches that help guide you guys to this tremendous feat? And not to shortchange anybody, but I understand the girls softball team, where your sister's a third baseman, also won the state tournament, and for two championships out of one school, it's mind blowing. It's fantastic. So tell us a little bit about the coaches, your teammates, things like that were brought you guys through here.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Ryan Smith, Coach Devin Bedient, my older brother Joe Gross, he was a coach.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson Miller, they all did fantastic jobs. I mean, we wouldn't have won anything without any of those guys. They made a winning environment for us, so that was a huge help. It was hard not to win with those guys as your coaches.
Sure. And what would you say? How did they get you guys kind of get the right mindset, get you in the zone, and that type of thing? What were some of the specifics that they did to help you guys, hit that level?
I mean, Coach Smith did a great job keeping the team disciplined. Like everyone was always at practice. Everyone always put in their best effort for the 2 hours that we had practice. And,
Mm-hmm.
We didn't stop 20 minutes early. We went all the way through. We made the most of our time. And Coach Smith, he made us very well prepared
Mm-hmm.
for everything that was to come. Very well prepared to play in big games, very well prepared to face guys who were throwing a little harder than average. He did a great job keeping us prepared. Sure.
And who are some of your key teammates? Obviously, everybody on that team is very, very important. Who are some of the ones that, kind of came up big for you guys coming up through these playoffs and then the championship?
Caden Fortunato, he did a great job pitching, hitting throughout the whole season. Wyatt Jacobs, Blake Fortunato, his younger brother, all the senior guys, Nick Locke, they all contributed a lot to the team. Everyone contributed. Everyone did their job, and everyone did their job great.
Mm-hmm. Good. And now, how many games did you guys have to win before you got to the championship?
Uh, the playoffs was like, I think it was 5 games before the state championship,
Uh-huh.
5 playoff games. So we had to win
Okay.
all of those.
Okay. And now, did you have any real squeakers in that run up there?
Uh, Not really. I mean, in the section tournament, we outscored our opponents 32-0.
Wow.
So that
Wow.
through 3 games where, they didn't score against us.
Wow. Very impressive. Very impressive. And then as far as now, what was your score in the final of the state championship?
14-5.
Wow. Wow. So you guys
Yep.
pretty well dominated all the
Yep.
way through. Yeah. Now, Chris, you are a senior, is that correct?
Yeah, I graduated high school last year.
Okay. Now, what are your plans going forward here?
I'm playing baseball at Houghton University, hopefully for the next 4 years.
Hmm.
I'm majoring in biology. Hopefully I'll become a physician's assistant with that. Yeah, those are my plans.
Very good. Well, and I applaud you and your parents for going on as far as school is concerned to get a marketable degree. A physician's assistant is a great uh, you know uh, background to have as far as going forward. You pretty much go anywhere with it. One of the things that frustrates me is seeing too many young people going off into college, getting into huge debt, and they come out with a degree that really isn't marketable. So
Hmm.
stick with that physician's assistant. I know it's not an easy course to study, but you'll be in great shape if you get through there. So how about your family? Tell us a little bit about the support of your mom and dad coming up through. Because like I said, I've known them for a long time for sure. Because Dad wrestled for me. He had the fastest pin in Hancock history at 7 seconds. It was amazing. We all looked at the clock that night when he did it. It was jaw dropping. But how about your parents and family? How were they supportive?
I mean, they do everything for me. They did everything for me. So obviously that's just a great help, and I'm very thankful and grateful for that. I love them a lot. Um, yeah, they brought me everywhere I needed to be. They always made sure I was well prepared for any situation, not just sports.
Hmm.
Yeah, so they were huge and everything. So
Sure, sure.
yeah.
And what if well, this has been fantastic. Do you have any advice for younger kids coming up, whether they're middle school or younger high school kids, as far with regards to the sport? What advice would you give to the young group coming up?
Work hard. I know your growth in sports won't be linear. So
Hmm.
you're not just gonna, you know, go to the basketball court every day, shoot from the 3-point line, and every single day, make more 3-pointers than you did the day before. But you have to stay disciplined through that.
Hmm.
You have to be able to have the setbacks. You have to be able to, overcome that stuff and realize that your work is going to pay off eventually, if you stick with it.
Yeah. Well said. Well said. Any last second thoughts here, Chris, before we conclude? And can you hang for a minute when we get done?
Absolutely. Yeah, just thank you for this. It's a pleasure to be here. It's an honor. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, all good, all good. Well, again, congrats. And I would love to speak to somebody, on the girls softball team, one of the coaches or a player or whatever. If you could line that up, I'd love to,
Okay.
put them up here, and please share and tag this, across any social media you have, because some of the biggest numbers we've gotten as far as views are when we come out of Hancock, because I know a lot of the Hancock people and vice versa, and these Hancock people obviously know you. And if we, post it pretty good there, you will get a lot of views here. So thank you, Chris. This has been wonderful. And please hang for a minute, okay?
Absolutely. Thank you.